Good morning, everybody. It has been a long time. Thank you guys for waiting patiently as I dealt with my knee injury and my surgery and whatnot. We are today on a Green Acre Farm Day, so that means we're taking a portion of the day to, we're going to dedicate the day to the farm as opposed to the cat house. As you guys know, we got the cat house all the way up to the point where we could put the cats in there. They can't get out, everything's sealed up. So there's some stuff that I neglected during the cat house build that I need to come out here and get taken care of. We put in the application for the high tower greenhouse through the USDA, and we should be looking to get funded for that in August. So with that being said, the reason why today is designated to the farm, we have a sheep farmer on the other side of town here, and they're moving their sheep droppings today. So the guy's got a massive loader. You'll see that. I might combine this video with some of the loading stuff later when I do the editing. But we got our first scoop. It happened so fast, I had no time to like film the whole procedure. But they got, you'll see the mountains of manure sitting there, and they're spreading it on their fields right now. I'm bringing it here to compost it. So we just picked a random spot out here on Green Acres towards the rear end of the property, and I'm gonna dump this stuff right here on the ground here. I kind of like this right here because it's got some dead grasses and stuff like that, so it'll create sort of like not a 100% seal, but it'll keep most of my nutrients from seeping into the earth here. I'm not going to put anything down. Sometimes I put the compost up on pallets or something like that, so there's airflow through it, so it can heat up and get processed through all the microbes and stuff. But this, I think I'm just gonna make a windrow out of this. So a windrow is it's a compost pile, but it's built in rows, and the wind circulates through the mound or the row and creates like a hyper microbes breakdown process of the material, so it could be used a lot faster. I got a couple different techniques that I use for composting, but I'm gonna go old school like the farmers do. I'll probably pay this a lot more attention than most farmers do with their manure. So what I'll do is I'll come out here and continue to turn it. I might mix some stuff into it. There's an old hay bale sitting here on the ground, and that makes for good compost. Don't know where that came from, but I'm gonna take some stuff out here. We'll show you what the fertilizer, the new fertilizer, is looking like. I put crates up here to hold down the tarp for transport. We got a couple shovels here. When I first got this shovel, I was under the impression this is a snow shovel. This is a utility shovel. That is not for snow. And I just got a regular squared off shovel. So I'm gonna just flip this off here for a second. I put these on here to hold in all the droppings so they don't lose them in transport. And use my tool bag. So this is what we're looking at right there. So hopefully the good thing about this is won't be no seed in it, but you never know. So you got pieces like this, that stuff needs to be back. Oh, am I touching a mountain of shit with my hands? Get out of town. This is nothing but grass. This is just grass. So yeah, you get stuff like this that's all clumped up. That stuff needs to be broke down. We could break that down through agitation, but yeah, this is God, this has got to be a couple thousand pounds of material right here. So the next load we get will be probably 2/3 of this, because it's just too damn heavy, because it's wet from, you know, the snow, and we don't get rain up here much, but the snow over winter and whatnot. So yeah, we've had a significant break in the weather. It's been pretty warm. We still have snow on the mountains surrounding. We still have cold temperatures in the 2 digits. You know, 17 degrees, 21 degrees. It's still freezing, but during the day, the sun's basically thawing everything out. So despite the fact that it's freezing, it's not cold long enough to create a hard surface. So we're getting some thaw, but it is March. There will be another snowstorm. So if you're planting, make sure you keep your stuff in a greenhouse or indoors. I recommend indoors, just because if you're up here in southern Utah, our weather changes. It's adverse weather, so you don't want to get caught up in that frost. It's happened to me. So usually we don't start planting until you can see the sea on the mountain over here. So we have a big sea over our town. Up on the mountain there, there's a sea, and once the thaw, it's white. So once everything thaws, you can clearly see that sea. That's the time you want to plant. We have a really small window here. It's about 3 months, 4 months, give or take, where we can grow. We have, you know, good sunlight and everything, but you know, come October, the winds come in, that cold sets in, and last year we lost part of our crops and stuff to like an early frost. So we're jumping on it early this year. That's going to be all for now till we get back out to the site, and we'll give you guys some footage of the, you know, the little process. It's so quick because the doggone machine's so huge. So we'll try to get that filmed for you when we get out there. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys in a bit. Check it out, guys. We are on site at the Nelson farm. We have Carl Nelson over on that big old bulldozer. He's moving some stuff around. He'll get to us in a second. We're pulling from this pile here. This beautiful pile of good earth loving. See, coming right back to us. This is what we eat, believe it or not. Well, this is what powers the food we eat. So we just want to give you guys a look at what we're pulling from, and then we'll show you actually Carl coming over here getting the scoop, and then we'll be loaded into the trailer. And we got a tarp and stuff. We got some boards for the side and for the front, and then you know, as we move off the farm, whatever's loose to shake off the trailer, and that'll be in the dirt, so we won't be trailing, you know, sheep manure throughout the city. So check back with we'll be back in a few, so stand by. Hey, we're out here. I'm offloading the truck. We just left a second ago, but I wanted to come back online real quick just to show you guys what I'm doing here with that old straw bale. If you have old straw bales, you can probably do the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a layer. I'm going to put this on the bottom, so that's going to be my bottom. Like I said, I used pallets before. We're going to use a straw here. As the bottom comes off in a pretty good sized sheet, you can tear that in half. And this hay right here, this hay is full of seed. That's probably why it's still sitting out here. You don't want to use this type of stuff for much other than what I'm doing with it because of the seed, because this stuff will get in your garden, it'll be everywhere. So what I'm hoping to do is that as this is on the bottom of the pile, that it composts as well. And good compost heats up to about 150 degrees. So hopefully we can get this pile up to about 150, and that should kind of neutralize the potential for the seed to germinate in your garden. So seed is very important when you're using cow manure or soil from another location that you don't know where it's been, especially stuff that's close to fields and things like that. Use that soil, and that soil has a tendency to germinate the seeds when you start watering and planting and whatnot. So it's very important to know where your manures are coming from. Like, this is sheep manure. These guys farm the land, their own land, so they grow the feed for their animals. They have sheep and they have cattle. So it's kind of a, it's a circle of life they got going there. They use the manure as well. They plant, animals go out and feed, so there's the cycle right there. Sometimes animals eat plants that have seeds. So if people we get, I think we got probably about 3 cuts last year off the alfalfa. So that means they cut it one time and then they let it grow some more. They cut it again, they let it grow some more. They leave it dormant. Then next year, without putting seed in, they just come back. So yeah, just if you're gonna be using stuff like I'm using, make sure you get it down, compost it down to a point where it heats that 150 degree temperature inside the compost pile to neutralize your seed. We'll get back to you in a minute. We're gonna hit this pile again. Hopefully we'll have this thing off that trailer, and the next time you see us, it'll be back out there. Okay, hey, welcome back to Sheep Shit Thursday at Green Acre Farms. Bam. We got this today. We've been shooting all day, and we took another load. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it doesn't look like a lot. We gave Joel got a load too, so we got about I think two big full ones. So cheap manure in your garden has a lot of phosphorus, potassium, no nitrogen, won't burn. So this isn't gonna, most compost heats up on, animal compost heats up on you. Chicken manure goes hot real quick, and it'll burn your plants. So sheep won't heat up on you and burn your plants, but it will enrich your soil and put nutrients down there that the plants really love. So I hope you had a good, fun day with us, watching us materialize this project, and thanks for joining us, coming out here, watching us get this thing going. You guys showed a lot of support during the tough titty build. We're not finished, gonna get back to it, but it's been snowing. I don't know, as you can see, we still got snow on the mountain here. We got the most beautiful view. So we're looking forward to proceeding with the project after a couple surgeries going on here. So all that's out the way. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed and avoid all this other stuff that's going around. But it was nice having you guys join us every day. So we hope you guys come back and give us some more attention, hang out with us on the farm and see how we do this thing, see how we make food happen right here at Green Acres. And soon we'll hopefully be looking at some means as to do some culinary resolutions on the premises here, but that's all to come. I guess I can mention our YouTube channel, Green Acre Farms of Southern Utah. That's it, YouTube. So go to YouTube, check out our channel. You can see our old videos, you can see our new videos, you can see this video. Subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get this thing moving, so tell a friend, go by, check out the stuff we're doing. Have your pick, your choice of weeks, days, whatever, during the build. There's plenty of stuff, content there for you guys to view. That would be awesome to see you guys come by and visit. So hey, thanks for coming out today, And before we leave, we want to give a shout out to Lori Nelson Raleigh, baby, and Carl Nelson for hooking us up with this gold here. This is, you know, pure gold in the garden. So thank you so much. Big ups to you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.